After Duchess Meghan became part of the British royal family, she and her husband Harry broke some of the family's rules and traditions. This began even before the wedding. Prince Harry had already taken Meghan to numerous family celebrations, which is actually only granted to in-laws. For example, Duchess Kate had to stay away from the royal family's Christmas celebration before her wedding to Prince William. Duchess Meghan was the first fiancée to attend the Queen's festivities. They also broke the royal rules at the wedding. Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan exchanged rings during the ceremony. Since then, Harry wears his wedding ring, which makes him one of the few men in the royal family to do so. Both Prince William and Prince Philip do not wear a ring. However, Prince Charles has the band on his pinky finger. Even the wedding itself would not have been possible a few decades ago. Duchess Meghan was married once before and divorced her former husband. In the British royal family, weddings after divorce have only recently become acceptable. At the beginning of the 20th century, King Edward had to renounce the throne because of this rule. In 2019, Meghan and Harry surprised many with the decision to not spend Christmas with the royal family. Normally, the Queen invites the family members to a big celebration, but the Duke and Duchess stayed away. Instead, they celebrated in Canada with Meghan's mother. As a former actress, Meghan is used to signing autographs. She continues to do so as a Duchess, even though this is forbidden. The signatures of the royal members shall not be forged thanks to this rule. Her closeness to fans has often been criticized. It is unusual for a royal to hug their supporters. However, this did not stop Meghan. The birth of their son Archie in 2019 was also handled in a non-traditional manner. Instead of delivering the baby in the Lindo wing of St. Mary's Hospital like Kate or even Lady Diana and posing for photos afterward, Meghan and Harry preferred to keep the birth private. They even held their own photo shoot a few days later. In early 2020, the two finally announced they would step down as senior royals. There has never been a resignation of this kind in the royal family, so the decision was quite shocking for fans. Since then, Meghan and Harry have been living in the US. There, the two have signed a contract with Netflix to produce various content for the platform. So far, no royal had ever taken an active role in the film and TV business. Before the US presidential election, Harry and Meghan also repeatedly spoke out on politics and called on Americans to go to the polls. Meghan herself is also said to have voted. Actually, the royals are strictly neutral on political issues. Meghan was the first member of the royal family to vote in a US election.